Alright. I don't know what the fuck you guys want me to do. I don't know when that Home Alone video is coming out. I'm hoping tomorrow, guys, alright? I'm telling you. I know I keep pushing that back. I was trying to get it out to you guys tonight. I know I look like shit. I was tired as fuck. I watched It Welcome to Derry. Honestly, fell asleep a little bit into it. So before I go to bed tonight, I'm probably going to rewatch some of the episode up until the point I basically fell asleep during, and then I'm going to go to bed. This has been a long day, man. We've had a lot of videos to grind, but we are here to talk NBA basketball. Then I gotta record my NFL recap stuff. Dude, there is just so much fucking going on. The amount of content that I do in a day is fucking insane. I hope you guys understand. Seriously, bro. Let's get going. Let's start with Charlotte beating Cleveland. This is kind of fucking insane. Charlotte is an awful team. This is bad. Colin Knuppel scores 29 points. Brandon Miller is 25. The Hornets win by 8 in overtime. God, I feel so bad about the Home Alone video. I have a little under 9 minutes of the video left to edit, and I'll probably be able to get to some of it tonight. Again, if that comes out tomorrow, I'll be pretty relieved, because then I can work on NFL recap. I can work on It Welcome to Derry. But yeah, the rookie Colin Knuppel, great scoring. Same with Brandon Miller. Yeah, a rare road victory. This is their third of the season. They're a terrible road team. Honestly, they're better at home, of course. I mean, that makes sense. But we're going to watch the highlights in a second. Lonzo Ball playing against his brother's team. Hell of a defender. He put in some work. But, I mean, Brandon Miller is a tough guy to go against, shooting from deep. Darius Garland played really good on both sides of the ball. Thomas Bryant was playing good at the rim. A lot of weird shit going on. This was a strange game, I will say, but the Hornets won the day. They took it to overtime. I don't think I'll be watching a whole lot of basketball tomorrow either. I'm so locked into the NFL. The NFL season's been great. And yeah, I know my Packers lost, but hey, we're still in the playoffs. I know we lost some players, but fuck it, we ball. Here for the last... How many games we got left? 3 games. I mean, we still got playoff hopes. And we got the Bears next week, so if we can knock them down, I think we take the division back. So that's great. We just got to hope teams like the Lions continue to lose. Let's get into it. Colin Knuppel taking it baseline, easy layup. You can't let this happen. Cleveland is definitely struggling a little bit. That is a good seal, but someone's got to come in there to help or something. That was way too easy for Mr. Knuppel. Here you go. Brandon Miller. Oh, God, Brandon Miller. Woo. Looking like the young PG that everyone is comparing him to. Look at the offense. That was fantastic. That was a great play. I got my Sprite. 0, I think this is. No, it's not 0. Colin Knuppel was just so tough. Going against a great defensive player like Lonzo as well. Obviously, Lonzo's lost some mobility with his injury history. But still. Damn, Garland. Yeesh, Garland, what the... That was terrible. Oh, okay, they made it. Alright. Let's see how this game ended. Let's see how they collapsed. So... Oh, man. Oh, Brandon Miller. Oh, my goodness. That's not an offensive foul. I hope you know. Oh, he's talking hella shit. Let's see Donovan. They bring help. There's really not much he could have done there. Because, I mean, I guess he could have dumped it off down low, but they collapsed really well here. This is a great defense. Look at this. Look at Colin Knuppel coming in to help. Boxing out. Fantastic. That was fantastic work for the Hornets. Let's see how this OT period went in this game. Okay. Bridges has been pretty clutch for this team, but let's see what he does here. Oh, yeah, bully ball. Too little. That is a bad mismatch. You don't want Darius Garland guarding Bridges. That's game. Colin Knuppel, hell of a rookie season so far. Let me just say that. He has been pretty fantastic. Got a lot more games to talk about tonight than we did last night, so I'm happy. They're just checking shots up. I mean, that's game. Yeah. Obviously, this isn't going to matter much to the Hornets. I still think they are a tanking team that is not really going to contend for anything at this point. We'll see. I don't know. I guess it's not over yet. But you look at him, 20 points, 4 Miles Bridges, 10 rebounds as well. He was great, passing the ball around, doing everything on the offensive side of the basketball. Great game for Brandon Miller, 25 points, 13 rebounds off of 50% three-point shooting. He was passing the ball around as well. This was just a great team effort. 29 points for Colin Knuppel. So that's some pretty good stuff. Checking out the Cavaliers, they have struggled, but I mean, Dean Wade put up a pretty efficient game of 14 points, 50% three-point shooting, hell of a rebounder. You get a 17-point performance for Donovan Mitchell, and I will say he shot like shit, but at least he was dishing the rock in absence of that and playing some defense. Darius Garland also didn't shoot well from the interior with 26 points, but he was also dishing it. So those guys were trying to find people open when they didn't have the opportunities. Great minutes for Thomas Bryant off the bench. 10 points, shot 75%, including a 3, was grabbing boards. You get a 16-point performance for Jalen Tyson, and sure, he's not the greatest interior scorer in the world, but he had 13 rebounds and he shot 50% from 3. DeAndre Hunter, 0 for 3 from 3. Really not that many redeeming qualities for him this game. He played like absolute garbage. They don't have Evan Mobley, and I guess that could be a problem, but man, Dean Wade in place of Evan Mobley played great. Maybe it's just shifting DeAndre Hunter to that 4 position. I don't know. They gave some minutes to guys like Lonzo Ball and Jalen Tyson. Like, I guess they did that. But hell, they even had Naquan Tomlin and Thomas Bryant coming in there playing really good minutes, and they kind of didn't give them stuff. So, kind of Adelman's fault a little bit. I think that's their coach still. Let's move on to Atlanta versus Philly, because, man, Atlanta, I did see Nickeil Alexander-Walker was kind of bitching against the Pistons game, which we didn't cover. He had a fucking meltdown with the crowd talking shit. This was a really fucking good game, though, and a game I honestly did not expect some of the performances out of. You know, Dominic Barlow hitting some tough shots. Jalen Johnson is a fucking incredible two-way player, and he showed it this game. He's a tough guy to go against. Yeah, Dominic Barlow played well on both sides of the floor. Dyson Daniels is a great defensive player. I mean, this was a pretty defensive game despite it being like a total of 237 points. Let's check it out, though. I see that 35 points from Paul George. I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty awesome to see, man. To see him get back in the swing. And sure, the Hawks are a pretty weak home team, but man, they figured it out against a good road team. So, pretty good combo there. The Atlanta Hawks end up getting the W. I'm really happy for the Hawks, not having Trae Young. They're really figuring some shit out, and not having Porzingis for at least 2 weeks now with an illness. I think they're really figuring it out, and it's looking really good for them. Again, once football is over, dude, I'm telling you, I will be fully locked in NBA. Once we get to that final stretch, you can't leave the vacuum open, man. Look at Dyson. Dyson frackin' Daniels. That's the guy right there. PG. A little jab into the shot. PG on one. PG trying to return back to his prime. Still trying to rehab some injuries and get back to 100%. Great cut for Dyson Daniels. Can't let that happen as a vet, though, PG. I'll let you know that. Jared McCain. Kind of looking like JJ Redick out there. Like his build. PG. Oh, man. Does PG still make shoes? I'm assuming so, right? I haven't seen much about it. Look at Embiid. And Embiid, I mean, sometimes I shit on Embiid, hate on him for being a troll and a flop artist and a foul baiter. But it's nice to see him back and play some decent basketball for this team. I think the Sixers team, after what they've been through with, the Ben Simmons experiment, just all their failures in the playoffs, I think they deserve shit like this. Oh, man, Quentin Grimes almost sent that damn thing to OT. Wow, that's tough. Let's check out some stuff here. The Sixers lost the game. Really good game for PG, though. I can't complain. Pure offense. 35 points off a 7 for 10 three-point shooting. Fantastic. Dominic Barlow, very efficient game. 11 points. Shot 67%. Hit a 3. Was a rebounder. Was a defender. Joel Embiid, 22 and 14. He shot 33% from 3. Obviously, his interior scoring could get some work. Not being as athletic as he was before, but he was a hell of an at-the-rim defender. Embiid is getting back into it. I think by at least the end of the calendar year, here in the next couple weeks, I think Embiid's going to figure some shit out, and I'm happy for that. Obviously, no. I think the Sixers played a pretty good game here, especially for not having Tyrese Maxey. That definitely affects some things, but you get a 14-point performance for Quentin Grimes. Sure, not the greatest interior scorer, but his 3-ball is money. 40% three-point shooting, passing the ball, playing good on-ball defense, doing stuff like that. VJ Edgecombe, they've given him quite the green light in his rookie year. He's also more of a three-point shooter than an interior guy, but he put up 26, shot 40% from three, was hustling on the glass. You love to see it. Their bench definitely could have helped a little bit. Jared McCain was very quiet, and sure, he's a good facilitator, and he's a good on-ball defender, but 0 for 5 in 18 minutes. He's also coming off an injury, so, definitely down a little bit down the line just to keep in mind. I think Jared McCain definitely needs to step up a little more for this team. He is a second-year guy, but still. Onyeka Okongwu puts up 20 points for the Atlanta Hawks, 15 rebounds. He's a fantastic at-the-rim defender. Triple-double for Jalen Johnson. That's going to seem to be a norm for him. 12, 10, and 12. My God. He is a most improved. He should be an all-star this year. 15 points for Zachary Richey. Love to see him play good because he struggled early in his career, but he shot 60% from the three line, played some good all-ball defense. You get a 12-point game for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Not the greatest shooting splits, but ended up shooting 40% from three and did a little bit of everything in between, rebounding, passing, the likes. 27 points for Dyson Daniels off of 50% three-point shooting, 10 rebounds. Again, he is one of the best defensive players in the league as well. This is a very good defensive team, and they're all showing it. Great game for Vit Krejci off the bench as well. Very efficient game. 19 points, 67% shooting. That is phenomenal. Shout out to the Atlanta Hawks. Moving forward, let's get into the final two games of the night where we have the Lakers and the Suns. Things get chippy. This honestly could have been... This is a really good game. This honestly could have been the main event, but let's just get into it now. LeBron James hits 2 late free throws. The Lakers beat the Suns by 2. They did blow a 20-point lead at some point in this game, but man, the Lakers have been so damn resilient. They are an elite-level team. I believe they are a championship contender right now as it stands. That's not even an overreaction. They're genuinely a great team. LeBron James made 2 free throws with 3.9 seconds left. Obviously, Luka Doncic is doing a lot of the work on offense, but that's fine. It's Luka's team at this point. They're preparing for LeBron's retirement, and Luka's taking over. You know what I mean? They blew a lead, but they came back, man. Devin Booker did commit those fouls, which is very unfortunate. A lot of mistakes, a lot of miscues for the Suns this season. I still think they're a good team. They're not a great team. They're definitely a good team, though. Some team to consider as a playoff contender at least. But yeah, Dillon Brooks got ejected, made contact with LeBron. Those two have had the whole saga, hitting. There's just crazy sequences throughout this game. Dillon Brooks hitting threes, and there is some merit in trash talk for Dillon Brooks because honestly, he's been a hell of a basketball player this year. I can't even lie to you. LeBron James playing good on both sides of the floor, though. It's fun. Let's see if they show any of the antics. Wow, these are some long highlight videos. Let's see if they show any of the antics here in this highlight. Man, I'm exhausted. I'm going to try to thug it out for the next couple of hours, just purely working on content, but boys. Here we go. We got Gabe Vincent. I haven't seen him play in a while. Is he? Oh, God. Look at LeBron and Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks is such a bum, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, he's good, but, dude, he acts like such a bum. Oh, look at LaRavia. It's been a while. LaRavia kind of had like a Linsanity run towards the beginning of the year. They did blow a lead. Oh my God. This game got interesting real quick. Dillon Brooks plays like a bum, though. Like, let's be honest here. Let's be 100%. Like, is that Gillespie? When Dillon Brooks loses, it's actually like a fun sight to see. Oh my God! Who does Marcus Smart think he is right here? Dude, what are we doing? Marcus Smart, bruh. Look at his shit. Oh, what? Pfft. That's insane. I don't even know why he did that. That was retarded. Devin Booker just chokes. Dillon Brooks chokes as well. Wait, he made it? It's crazy. This was done by D-Book. Let's see what he did. Oh, why are we reaching, bro? Just put your hands in the air. You have to stay vertical. How do professional NBA players not realize this? LeBron missed one of them, so it was definitely a little dramatic, but damn. That's a tough loss for the Suns that they really wanted to get back against a contender. Oh, shit, LeBron swatting. Look at Marcus Smart. Yep. Alrighty. Dub City for the Lakers. I'm happy for the Lakers. I know I should usually be hating on them, but I'm happy for them. 26 points for LeBron James. 8 turnovers is pretty bad, but he was very good on the defensive end. 20 points for DeAndre Ayton. He has gone underrated this year. He had 13 rebounds, and he is also a hell of a defensive player for this team. 29 points for Luka. Pretty bad shooting splits and a lot of turnovers, but at least he was passing the ball through all of that. Jackson Hayes put up 12 points. Really good game for him off the bench. Didn't miss a shot. Hell of a rebounder for this team. The Suns. Another game where I think they played good. It's just they got outplayed, and they almost came back. But 18 points for Dillon Brooks. He shot 67%. I have no complaints about his play at all. He was great. Mark Williams. One of the most efficient big men in the league, and also a guy no one talks about. This is honestly the battle of, underappreciated bigs. 20 points for him. He shot 90%, had some rebounds, was hella good at the rim. 13 points for Grayson Allen, and sure, you would like to see him shoot better. 20% from three is not great, but he is a hell of a passer. He's a hell of a defender. All of these things. Devin Booker, not great shooting splits, but 27 points, great rebounding and passing. Can't hate too much. 10 points for Colin Gillespie. He's not a great interior scorer, but 40% three-point shooting. He is also a good facilitator for this team. And then you get Royce O'Neal being kind of the sixth man, playing very efficient with 12 points, and he's a hustle rebounder. I will say it's mainly just guys like Iguodala, because I like Iguodala. Like he can get on the boards and stuff, but they need to input a little bit more when you're getting into close games like this against a great team like the Lakers. And that's kind of the difference, is the Lakers have slightly more bench depth. I guess they're a little more top-heavy, but no Austin Reeves. They get the win. Marcus Smart, his first start of the season. Hey, played good defense and was a good passer, so can't complain too much. Let's get into Golden State versus Portland. Jeremy Grant and, Curry can't catch a break. Jeremy Grant and Shaedon Sharpe each scored 35 points. They helped the Blazers beat the Warriors by 5. Great scoring for those two, really carrying the offensive load. They snap a 3-game losing streak. They're looking to try to kind of get back to that 500 level, because for a while, the Trailblazers were actually a really good team. And now the Warriors are kind of slumping a little bit. Ooh, very, very, very concerning. Steph Curry's getting back. In both games he's been back. He's been smacking threes. He's been looking fantastic. Historic game after historic game, looking like his former self, and it doesn't matter. Obviously, he has surrounding pieces like Brandon Podziemski, and these guys can drill shots. They just cannot win games. I don't know what's going on. And they're shooting efficient, too. This was a really good offensive game. I think both teams kind of put on a clinic here. Can't really knock them too much. We'll see what happens, though. Sorry. Here we go. Look at Danny. Good pass. Oh, man. That's a beautiful catch and shoot. From up here to be able to... that's beautiful. That looks great. Great. Stephen Curry. Pull up. Boink. Draymond, green. Oh my God, Stephen Curry. Boink. Look how many points the Trailblazers have. 6-7. Oh shit, and they just come back and respond. Oh my God, Shaedon Sharpe. Whoa. I'm telling you, this was just a hell of an offensive game. I'm so locked in for tomorrow, though. I'm hyped for Steelers-Dolphins, because both of those teams have a lot to play for. That'll be exciting. Look at the pass. Look at Jeremy Grant. Look at Denny Avdia making that offense work. I feel so bad for Curry because, again, I should be a Warriors hater. They literally beat the Celtics in the finals. But I don't know. I didn't even see what happened in the Celtics game, and I don't really talk about the Celtics games that much because it seems like we either... Oh, we didn't play today. My bad. We played Friday, I believe, against... We beat a really good team recently. I cannot remember. I think it was the Cavs or something. Again, I'm more into the Packers world where our season's not over, but it's not looking great. Looking at the Warriors, again, the Warriors played a good game of ball. I mean, not the greatest shooting splits from guys like Jimmy Butler, but he had 16 points, was grabbing rebounds, hell of a defensive player as always. Good game for Draymond Green. A lot of turnovers. 8 turnovers straight for Draymond is pretty dog shit. But I mean, 14 points, shot 50% from 3, rebounding, passing, defense. What is new for Draymond Green? He's great. Quentin Post, 11 points, and sure, he's not the greatest interior player, but he's a stretch big for this team, shooting 50% from 3, so you can find something with these guys. 48 points for Steph Curry as well, while playing good on the defensive end. You get a 12-point game for Moses Moody off of 33% three-point shooting. You get 10 points off the bench for Buddy Hield off of 40% three-point shooting. You get 12 points for Brandon Podziemski, who made all of his threes, was rebounding, was passing the ball. I don't know, man. I guess DeAnthony Melton had some pretty empty minutes, and sure, he's a great defensive player for this team as well, but he was empty. So it really does come down to, again, some of the bench players have got to come in and fill in and do their job. I don't really know what to tell you. You look at the Trailblazers, 35 points for Jeremy Grant. Hell of an offensive game. Just pure offense from that guy. 26 points for Denny Avdia. He's been great all season. He shot 50% from 3 and was a rebounder and passer for the squad. You get 35 points for Shaedon Sharpe off of 67% shooting. That is pretty impressive. And he was playing well on both sides of the ball, getting into passing lanes, ripping people. Love it. Good bench minutes for Robert Williams. I love that they're finally giving him minutes. 11 and 11, made all of his shots. I love that. That's great. It's leading to winning basketball. Let's keep it up, Portland. Getting into tomorrow, though. When is the Celtics schedule going to fucking ease down? Now we have to play Detroit, literally a championship contender right now. That's insane. That's going to be a hell of a game. I do think we're probably going to lose, though. I don't have a lot of confidence in that. We'll see, though. We have the Raptors versus Miami. That should be a great game. I think Dallas and Utah is going to be a great game, but who gives a fuck about that? Houston and Denver is going to be a fantastic game. This Peacock doubleheader is going to be great, by the way. I think the Grizzlies should be able to take down the Clippers. The Clippers have been pretty ass this year, and again, it's kind of giving the Grizzlies some opportunity to creep back up as they've been doing all season. So I think that's the recap. I don't really have much to say. If you've been here the whole stream, good. If you're just now getting here, I'm sorry, but I'm heading out. I gotta go record some content and then go work on this editing that I've been pushing back for the last 3 or 4 days because I've had so much shit to do. It's alright though. It's the holiday season. I got plenty of time for it.